everybody? What is going on? Juan here with Ryan. Ryan, how are you, man?
Juan, I'm doing great. Fight Night is awesome.
We love everything. We're in Switzerland, man. We got to Switzerland.
Look at that. Jeffrey's got a theme kind of appropriate. I don't know. Is Switzerland music like that?
Can we even afford to pay him? We are here with Fyte Night, having a great time. We're going to be having an absolutely beautiful fatal four-way match that the lovely general manager, Keith McKenzie Pojek, has delivered. Ryan, are you ready?
Oh, I am so excited, Juan. I mean, nothing terrible happened last week at all. We have this fun Battle Royal Fatal 4-Way coming up. I believe it is elimination. And Jeffrey, a guy who had an outstanding performance last season against Rex Hayes, didn't get the win, but was definitely impressive.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. I mean, I'm done. Okay, I can't do this. Right, this is stupid. Somebody died. We're gonna go to jail. No, Keith. Keith?
General Manager
Follow
Keith?
the script.
Keith Pojek of the Fyte Night. What?
That is right. I am here for this special Fight night. There is exciting action ahead, so how could I miss it, you know?
Because somebody died last episode and you've yet to comment on that?
I don't know what you're talking about. How about you, who's this guy? Tell me who this is.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the professional Eric Raymond. Now,
Oh wow, he can barely do a push-up.
Well, didn't you sign this guy, Keith?
Where'd you find this guy?
Yeah, you signed him.
I don't know. I've never seen him. Where'd he come from?
Who's in charge of talent around here?
I cannot comment on the state of our talent at this moment, but yes.
Keith, I do know that the next person or something, you mentioned that you have a past with this type of creature, and then you want them to wrestle?
That I do.
Who is it?
That I do, because you see, Fight Night is all about new beginnings this week. New beginnings. If you've listened to the Byte That podcast, available on the iTunes and all the rest of the other podcast places, you know my history with bears. So I'm gonna turn the page. I'm gonna create a new chapter in the history of me and bears, and I have invited my friend Pooh Bear.
But Pooh Bear loves honey. He's like the least violent bear out there.
Maybe I'm paying him in honey. How do you know?
This could be very interesting. We've never had a bear compete in Fight Night before.
Well, does Jeffrey qualify as a bear? Jeffrey's a little interesting. Is Jeffrey even a human being?
It's a great question. Don't know what his resume says.
I believe so. Maybe he has an unorthodox body shape, but he is indeed a human being, Juan.
Okay, so Keith, since you're here, we gotta ask straight up.
Okay.
Why did that happen last week? You've yet to comment on the situation. Last episode, I should say, we witnessed murder, but there's been no cops,
let me
no
stop
nothing.
you there. Let me stop you there. There is an ongoing investigation into the situation in which I cannot comment on at this moment.
Stop it.
Please do what I pay you for, if I pay you.
You don't even pay me.
And how about you call what's going on in the ring right now?
He's definitely taking his sweet time. Jesus, he just got to the ring.
Hey.
This is already the longest Fyte Night episode.
He's getting a lot of honey for this. If he wants to milk it, he can milk it. I'm getting my money's worth here.
Show you.
Wait a minute. The fourth guy. No. Keith, don't tell me. Keith, he got Stevie Richards from Ryan's Here Comes the Pain story mode?
That's right. From Team Default itself, I've got one half of the tag team champion, Steven Richards, here for this incredible page-turning fatal four-way match. How can you not be excited? Doesn't the future of Fight Night look bright, guys?
No, somebody died.
I don't know what you're talking about. Move on.
Stevie Richards here. I mean, this guy's had a hell of a Here Comes the Pain career. Now a current tag team champion. And with Brock Lesnar, you know, his win-loss record isn't that great, but, you know, he's starting to gain some momentum in that world.
Ryan, isn't this a little bit of a conflict of interest? You literally have had control over this guy's life.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it's time to just relinquish control and see how the guy can perform on his own. Especially in the gold standard that is Fight Night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness, once again, as Ryan mentioned, an elimination fatal four-way match. Now, the only way to win is by pinfall or submission, but it's not first pinfall to a finish. They have to continuously eliminate. So we have the only guy that we actually know anything about is Jeffrey.
What a special guy he is.
Jeffrey, the only guy with actual Fight Night experience, but we can at least say with certainty that whoever wins this match will be getting their first win in Fyte Night.
Okay, so Keith,
Yes.
what is your expectation about all of this? Obviously, you're the one that booked this, right?
I would like to hope so, but you know, I have to be a little biased here. Not that I'm always biased or anything, but I have to go with Pooh Bear, you know. He's a personal friend. We're building relations right now, me and bears in general. So I'm kind of hoping he gets the big W here.
Now, this match, I'm noticing a lot of positivity here, so I'm just thinking the general manager, you're trying to sort of ignore the fact that somebody died in your office.
I can't keep repeating myself here. I can't keep repeating myself when I tell you it's an ongoing investigation and the matter is being looked into. So maybe you should start being a little more positive, Juan. Maybe you should being positive to a point where your job depends on it.
All right, Mr. General Manager, I think I'm being fair here. When we can, the situation with Hayes we can put aside, and I would just like to ask you personally, do you think the situation with this gathering, this masked man and sabotage, is this something you're concerned about?
You know, concerned wouldn't exactly be the right word, but I look forward to giving out justice where it's necessary.
You literally said nothing. That was nothing. How do you even call yourself a general manager?
How about you call the action? How about you call the action?
Do you stand by your decision not to act and to just let things play out the way they did?
I choose not to act, for I would stoop to their level, but I can only hope to find an appropriate way to react that would help Fyte Night to the most of my ability.
Look, all right, Hayes wasn't a guy that I was exactly crazy about, but we can't deny the seriousness of the situation. Can you even sleep at night knowing what happened?
You know, NyQuil's a hell of a thing, so yes, I can.
We should focus at least a little bit on this match. Do you guys see the action that is happening on the outside?
I know, it's like you should do your job, right?
You should do your job, okay? I'm doing my job. I want to call this action. I'm not going out there murdering people and then pretending like nothing happened.
So do your job. I'm not stopping you.
I am going to do my job.
Okay.
You see Jeffrey about to go for a cover and Pooh Bear 1-2.
Oh.
He almost got him.
Woo.
Now the professional standing very well on his own against a veteran of Ryan's Here Comes the Pain season mode.
Yeah, I mean, the professional man really showing some toughness here. I mean, just brawling on the outside with Steven Richards. Jeffrey, what a hell of a kick there.
Whoa. Trouble and Jeffrey dies. He gets him with the cover, and Pooh Bear's been eliminated. Whoa, whoa, holy shnikes!
Announce table action.
Did you see that? Okay, we got double action. So the guy that you apparently paid so much money for, Keith, he's gone, and then you got to pay for that announcer table too.
Move on.
Ryan, I know we said we weren't going to really talk about this too much, but this is something that has been ongoing.
Jeffrey with a devastating move. Sorry to interrupt you, Juan, but...
No, I know that we're supposed to call this action right now, but people keep talking about this.
Hell of a move there.
The first season, your first act in Fyte Night,
you know what?
was an Inferno match.
You know what? I am going to get my money's worth out of Pooh Bear, because next week, Pooh Bear, one-on-one with, oh, hell, I don't know, Dandy. He hasn't done much lately. Pooh Bear versus Dandy, one-on-one next week. We will see Pooh Bear in action again.
And it can't be next week. We're bi-weekly.
In 2 weeks, you will see Pooh Bear versus Dandy. It's like I know the schedule.
That was a good cover-up, boss.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
Ultimate Banana Bread was the first victim. Now Alex Hayes. Who's next? And it better not be Goldberg, because I'm going to be pissed off about that.
I don't know. Maybe Goldberg will be my next big or exciting announcement to come to Fyte Night. You know, you should stop being so damn negative, Velez, or however you say your last name. Just focus on the positive. Life is about moving forward, so how about we move forward and call the match like that beautiful atomic drop from the professional. See, I have to do your job too.
I'm going to ignore you for the rest of this right now. I'm sorry. I don't care if you pay me or not. I don't know. Jeffrey going for his pound driver once again. Now, this is the move that hasn't exactly guaranteed him a victory, but has... Whoa.
What?
Stevie Richards?
What? That's not what I told you to do, man. I did not tell that man to cheat.
Fyte cheating and stealing in Fyte Night, something that's very common here, including deaths. But then the professional...
You know what else is common? Exciting action. How about you focus on that?
What would you call that move, Keith? That leg drop over the neck?
How about a inverted leg drop? That almost put Jeffrey away. So close. So close. But that specialness that makes Jeffrey what he is.
Wait a minute.
What is
Stevie Splash!
Oh my jeez.
Stevie Splash!
Splashing 2 men.
I think he calls that Friday.
Oh my god! What a splash! Goes for a cover once again. This could be it. This could be it. Did he get him?
Jeffrey's out.
That was a 3.
Is he out?
Was it?
No.
I think Jeffrey's still in it, folks.
Unbelievable.
And connecting with that German suplex, non-stop action and happening here. Despite all the death, all the terrible things that are occurring, we are getting 5-star action right here.
Jeffrey literally kicked out at the last possible moment. So much so that we actually thought that was a 3 count. Unbelievable.
Good thing you could see the referee's fingers, right? That really did a good job.
I can't count one.
Yeah, that's not part of being eligible for Fyte Night.
Oh. I guess I'm here by luck then. Stevie Richards. Does he go for... Oh my god, Brainbuster! Brainbuster on Jeffrey, although there's not much of a brain there. It goes for a cover, and that's it.
Jeffrey is out.
There was just enough of a brain for Stevie to get that pin.
Stevie T! Stevie T!
Stevie T!
Cover, 1, 2. My god. Okay, so Keith, what are you going to end up doing about all of this? We're getting great action, but get right down to it, Mr. GM. What is your next course of action?
You know what? I'm done explaining myself to you. I have a plan, I'm going to act on it, and that's all you need to know. Thank you for having me here, but I think I have heard enough from you, sir. Good night.
Eric Raymond has literally done what Keith has never done, which is grab life by the balls. And by life, I mean Stevie right now.
Shots fired. I want to keep my job on, so I'm gonna stay on the positive side here.
I'm gonna do my job and call the action that Eric Raymond has just defeated Stevie Richards. He has defeated you in a way, Ryan.
Well, let's not go that far, okay? He beat Steven Richards, but nonetheless, a very impressive victory for a newcomer.
Okay, there's somebody at my door during Fyte Night? Okay, but we're getting the action. Outstanding efforts, ladies and gentlemen. Great action. You saw the... Ryan, are you outside my door?
What? No, I'm in my little comforted cove over here.
Okay, Ryan, there's somebody at my door. I'll be right back. Excuse me?
Juan?
Yeah? I don't have a pen, man. Sorry. Thank you.
Don't open it.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good one. What? A VHS tape? See, well, I got this in the mail today, but all it says it's from the past, so I don't know where it came from. Do you know? I mean, it's a VHS tape, so I hope it's something... Ryan! Ryan!